Hey gamers, it's grindthisgame here, back with Satisfactory, where we're actually getting pretty close to completing phase 4, which unlocks the old golden coffee cup, I think. Still got a few things. I'm automatically making everything and feeding it into the space elevator here, using the item teleporters, which is a mod. Saves me some long belts. But I'll just show you where I'm building everything, since I built it off camera. And this episode I'm going to build at least one nuclear power plant out there by the ocean. So that's the goal for this episode, but I want to give you an overview of what's going on here. The 4 things we're making here, not supercomputers. The assembly director system, that's one of the things we're making. We're only making about almost 2 per minute. And we're just teleporting those to the space elevator. And then we're making over here. We were making thermal propulsion rockets, but they're done. So I paused this. I could send them into the awesome sink, but I just wanted to save some materials. Over here we were in the super... These things are really cool and loud. Here we're making nuclear pasta, copper powder, and pressure conversion cubes. These things are pretty awesome to watch. Now they use a ton of power when they spin up to 2,500 megawatts with one power shard in here. So between the two of these, how many am I making? We're making 1.5 of these per minute. So, and we got 400 left to make. So it's going to be a while before we finish that. It's not going to happen this episode, but maybe next. Leading up into this, I had to build a lot of copper smelting factories in order to make all this copper powder. You see, it requires 150 copper powder. It requires a lot of ingots. I'll show you the little copper plant that I made later on this episode. There's actually 3 of them. And then here's the pressure conversion cubes that are feeding into that. Last episode we did the fused modular frames way over by that radar tower over there. I'm a little bit worried about flying around too quickly because I think it generates a lot of lag. I've noticed in the recordings things get choppy. I think it's because it's loading in assets and stuff. We got 2 planets up there that are almost in alignment now. But time is frozen. I guess the other thing we're making are these engine things here. Oh, that's adaptive control units. Where did I put them? Not there. Right here, I think. Yeah, magnetic field generators. That's the other thing that we still have to make some of. And those take batteries, electromagnetic control rods, which we'll play with today, and versatile framework. So I've got 4 of those going. It seems like there's not enough versatile framework going at the moment. So I'll probably have to go fix that. But the batteries are coming from here. There's only one little battery manufacturer. Sulfur, alkyd aluminum. I had to expand my aluminum sheet factory big time because we weren't making enough. Let's fly over there, I'll show you that. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about flying fast. We'll fly slow. We'll just leisurely go over. This area is expanded quite a bit. I needed more plastic. So this is the plastic factory here. I needed more aluminum. So last episode we had 1 of these, I think, and I've since duplicated it. The piping is very messy and kind of crooked, as you can see. But there's 12 of these foundries now. Oops, don't delete it. Making lots of aluminum ingots. And those are all being teleported over to 2 different teleporters here. So I finally caught up with the aluminum. I basically go around and fix bottlenecks. That's my main job in the factory now. Over here, this is expanded. This was originally plastic, but it wasn't utilizing all the oil, so now it is. Occasionally these will run yellow because they're not getting enough oil. But the way it's set up, it should have the right amount of oil. It's just the pipes sometimes get clogged in weird ways. but we're generally getting lots of plastic out of there. And then this factory is new as well. I think this was mainly for electricity, but we're also making... What the hell am I making here? Just fuel. Is that all I'm making? Rubber. Yeah, I needed more rubber. There was a few things that required a massive amount of rubber, so... And we'll just head over this way as well. I can show you the copper factory I set up. There's a doggo over here as well. Do I have any berries on me? I might try to tame him. I haven't tamed him yet. I keep seeing them though. Maybe we can add that to the agenda if I see him. He should be around here somewhere. Let's see. Where is he? Oh, no, that's not him. That's a plant. Anyway, here's the copper smelting plant. Now, this is the using a recipe that I found on a hard drive. You mix copper and iron. It's the alternate copper alloy, but it churns out 100 ingots per minute. So really, really fast compared to the regular 30. So we've got 8 foundries here. I'm going to duplicate this if I need more copper powder. But those 8 factories make 800 copper ingots, if the belt could handle it, but it's 780. And then that goes into these, which require 300 ingots per 50 copper powder. Pretty expensive stuff. You need some serious copper power to churn these out. So if you want to make nuclear pasta, be prepared to make a lot of these. I've got 3 similar looking factories sprinkled throughout the map. I put 3 here. I don't have enough ingots to satisfy all 3. But I wanted to be able to do all. They actually seem to be keeping up. It's probably because the copper powder is not being used fast enough. So that's an iron mine over here, a pure one that I found, mixed with a pure copper mine. And then, yeah, I'll probably double this up if I need it. Oh, there's the doggo. Let's land here. I haven't tamed a doggo in a long time, so let's... I think what we do is we get one of these in our... We drop one of these on the ground, I think. Let's see if we can get him close. Get him interested in us. Where did he go? He ran away. There he is. Hello. Let's see. Oh yeah, he looks hungry. Let's drop this. Oh, step back. And while he's eating it, we're supposed to pet him. Can we pet him? I think he's ours. Doggo with long name. I'm gonna call him Doggo Pup. Now he'll go collect stuff for us, I think. I'm pretty sure he's tamed now. Yeah, it says he hasn't found anything. Oh yeah, he's gonna follow us around. Hee hee hee. So cute. We got some serious lag there during autosave. I might have to edit out some bits. Can he follow us when we're flying? Yeah. He'll be able to keep up, I think. If not, he'll find his way. Okay, so yeah, the main agenda was to get the nuclear plant going, so we're gonna do that. Let's see how this guy pathfinds down here. Did we lose him already? He'll find us. I'm gonna try to move quickly over here. Hopefully, we don't get any lag. But we could build a teleporter. I've been using them quite a bit, but they probably cause lag as well. So we'll just float over. I already have a uranium mine set up. So we don't have to do that. And I've got a little list of machines I need to build to get this thing going. And the power that I'm getting right now is coming from a combination of hydropower, wind power, solar power, coal power, fuel generators are probably doing the bulk of it, except for these things over here. Now, unfortunately, I built this factory too close to my main factory, so We're going to get irradiated whenever we come near the factory in the corner there. But these things do 1 gigawatt each. Micro reactor. Those are part of the refined power mod, but we're going to go with the standard nuclear reactor today, just to make sure, just to see how it goes. And I don't think we actually need the power. We're within our power requirements. Pretty small setup compared to some people out there. 14 gigawatts, I guess. How much concrete do I have? Do I have enough to do a big project? No, let's go get some concrete first. Hopefully that doesn't cause lag. Okay, we're gonna get quite a bit. I gotta get rid of some stuff in my inventory here as well. Let's get rid of copper ore. We don't need that. I'm gonna go get rid of some of these slugs as well. That's probably enough. Let's go get rid of some slugs here. Power shards. I've been using lots of power shards. Probably used about 50 or 60 of them so far. I found lots of slugs. Okay, let's put these alien artifacts away. They're just plugging up our inventory. Plus all these meaty bits that we don't really need. And now I don't need the fruit anymore, I don't think. We'll put that away. Clean things up a little bit. Okay, we'll fly back over. Okay, we're going to make a big platform out here in the ocean because it's far away from the base and this area will be really radiation prone. But one interesting thing here, if you go underwater, normally when you go underwater it looks like this, but there's like a seam in the world here where you can go under the world. It's pretty trippy. Whoa, let's get a photo of that. Trippy, under the world. Okay, back up we go. Okay, so yeah, I got power out here. Let's do a giant platform. We can go back quite a bit here. We'll expand it if we need it, but let's start off big. We got lots of concrete. And I like doing this because it's fun to watch. We'll get on the other side of it here. Ooh. Okay, first things first. We need a refinery to make sulfuric acid. That's the first thing. So I may change this up later, but we're gonna do it kind of quick and dirty here. And I'm only gonna try to get one going. I'm not gonna try to do like a big giant power plant just yet. It's been a while since I did these. Now we need sulfuric acid, which is sulfur and water. I'm going to need to get some water out of here. So let's do a extractor. For some reason it didn't want to build it. Okay, that's weird. Weird. It doesn't... Oh, I guess the water doesn't extend beyond there. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, we'll move things back a bit, I guess, so that we don't have that weird gap. Do I have enough to do this? Hopefully. That gets us right on the seam. Here comes the concrete. This is getting pretty close to the end of the series, though, I think. There is a new update coming out pretty soonish. And things might change a bit. I'm using a lot of mods, so the mods will probably break for a short time. Okay, we got water. Let's move this refinery closer to the water now. Refinery. I like to leave a little bit of space in case things change. Now I don't need the Mark two pipe here, but we'll do it anyway. That's kind of crooked and nasty looking, but I'll allow it. This is a prototype. Prototypes can be ugly. Okay, we need a teleporter to bring in the sulfur. Can't afford missing cable. Okay, we got cable in the cable factory here. That's the other thing I need to do is a wall in all my factories. They're just kind of platforms right now. But I was waiting until I hit the max tier of belts and miners before I started walling these things in. Because the factories just kept expanding and expanding. Okay, let's also get a power pole going here. Okay, teleporter. You know what? That is going to bug me. Let's kind of straighten that out maybe a little bit. Slightly better. Still crooked. Okay. Item teleporter. This will be for sulfur, which I already have set up. There's a sulfur mine somewhere. Sulfur. These are all the different teleporters I have. Sulfur. Do I have sulfur? Yeah, sulfur 1. We'll chuck that in there. And let's pick sulfuric acid. And we need power. And this needs power. Let's just sneak off this one here. That's not much of a rise, so I don't think it needs a pump. It'll eventually get the water in there. Okay, so from here, we use a blender. We'll put the blender up here. I think the blender's next. I got some notes here. Let's see. The old blender. We'll leave room to put teleporters in. Put that there. This is going to be for encased uranium cells. Uranium, concrete, sulfuric acid. Now I'm not going to bring in the uranium yet because we're going to start to get irradiated. We'll save that for the very last step. But we do need the sulfuric acid from here to there. Now the ratios. This one's making 50 per minute. And this one needs... Oh, interesting. It puts out sulfuric acid and it inputs it. This one needs 40. 50. Okay, we're going to have to do some pipe magic here. And then concrete. We got a teleporter for that. I'm gonna run out of some ingredients here in a second. Concrete. Okay. And then we got pull powered up here. Bring a power line out this way. I should probably put this on the other square like that one. Is that where it is? I think so. Not at all. I'll try to keep it consistent here. That goes there. Okay, encased uranium cells are going to go into a manufacturer. Hopefully I have the ingredients for that. Let's see. Nope, we need some plastic. Zoom over here. The plastic factory. I think I have a box of plastic over here. Some lag there. Okay, let's grab a bunch. We're gonna need a bunch eventually. Okay. Manufacturer coming up. I'm gonna leave some room so the pipes can make their way back around. But this thing is gonna make uranium fuel rods. Now we got an alternate recipe here. But I kind of don't like that recipe. We need weird things for that. It is going to make more of them. 0.6 versus the regular recipe's 0.4. But we need 20 per minute of the encased uranium cell, encased industrial beams, and electromagnetic control rods. I have these two in teleporters, so we'll get those set up first. I think I'm going to run into something here. Let's see. Logistics. I'm good for now. Okay. We need 2 of those at least. We'll get the encased industrial beam set up first. You know what? I should probably make this so it's tileable, copyable. But for now, it's a prototype. I'll just change it after. Encased beams. I'm pretty sure I have a teleporter for this. Encased beams. Yes. And the control rods. I think I called them A rods or something. E rods. Okay. Let's get some power going. Okay. That's loading up. And then the encased uranium cells are going to just come from this, so we can just pipe that in directly. And then this is going to have to loop back around. Back into the system. Back into itself, actually. That should be okay. Let's just see. We'll put a junction here. This may not work, but we'll find out. We'll put a valve there, I think. And then we'll loop this around this way. To itself. I think that'll probably work. But we may need a valve here. So this is 50. And it wants 40. So let's do a valve at 30 and see if that works nicely. Valve going that way. Right before the T-junction. And we'll set that to 30. Well, it's going to need to get primed first, but I think it's already primed, so... Yes. And then the actual reactors. These things are big. Oh boy, these also need water. So... How do we want to do these? Wow, these are big. Okay. These are certainly big. We'll do... I kind of want the water to come in the other side. Do these output water as well? It's a learning experience here. Well, we'll just build it and see. The piping might be ugly to start. There she goes. Big giant power plant. So these... Oh yeah, the waste. I forgot about the waste. We'll stick the waste in a box. We do have some... We have our hazmat suit on, so it should be okay. That fuel is going to go in here. What's the other thing it needs? Insert fuel... Water, yeah. We'll put a water thing right here. Actually, we can't put water thing here. And how much water does it need? 50? Consumption. 240... Wow! That's a lot of water. Unfortunately, I don't think we can put the water thing here. I'm too far out in the ocean. No. Okay, we're gonna go back here a bit. We'll do a pipe through here. Try to line this up. And it required 240. What's this one using? Only 50. 50, and these things put out 240, right? No, 120. Okay, we're gonna actually need 2 of these. Yeah, we're gonna need 2. Production. I think I'm out of stuff I need for the water thing. We need reinforced iron plate. I'm gonna make that on site here. because I don't want to lag as I take you guys over. We'll do a craft bench here. I do have a box of this somewhere. In fact, I think it's pretty close, but let's do reinforced. Oh, is this a craft thing? Craft bench? Weird. I think I'm missing something. Reinforced iron plates. I'm missing screws. Okay, we could make screws here. You know what? I'm just gonna go find it. It's over here somewhere. I have a whole factory of them in a different place, but I think I have them here as well. I think I'm making them upstairs. Let's see here. Rods. This is just regular plate. Go up a floor. Reinforced iron plates are being made here. This is not my main reinforced factory. This is just a little one I built. Okay, we'll grab some of these. Let's grab 4. Head back. I want to put more nice lighting in as well. And then turn night times back on. Yeah, I guess I'll probably do the water pipe just along here. Yeah, the autosave is getting pretty laggy. We're pretty far into the thing now. I think I'll just stick this here. Somewhere along here. Build another one of these. Extractors. To get our 240. Yeah, the reactors are pretty hoggy. I guess I'll use the other piping. I should probably just make a new hotkey for it. We'll set the pipeline Mark 2 or Mark 1 here on my right bar, because we don't really need the Mark 2 for this stuff. We'll just do a T here, I guess. Get the rest of the water in. We might run out of copper plate. I guess we're about to find out. I think we'll be okay. Do one more these, I think. And chuck the water in. Okay, this needs to be on the grid, so we'll do another power pole here. Insert fuel. No power. And then the waste. Where does the waste come out? Oh, is that what the other thing is? Oh, here's the waste here. Okay. I'm not going to do waste processing this episode, I don't think, unless we have more time. I didn't really plan for it. We'll put the waste out in a box, like, over here. Somewhat far away, but not really far away. I'm not sure if we can delete it or not. I don't think you can. Let's go take a belt over that way. So, somewhat nicely. Okay, waste is going to come out here. Now we do have the hazmat suit, so we'll be okay, but... And I have a whole box of filters, so I'm not too worried about getting irradiated, but keep it somewhat far away. Okay, I think we can probably pump the uranium in and see what happens. That's gonna go in here, right? Uranium, yes. Here we go. Industrial fluid buffer. Oh, I haven't used this one yet. The big granddaddy. Did I power up these things? No, let's power up the water first. Mark 2 power pole. There goes the water off to the reactor. Let's make sure this pipe is full before we start the reactor. I don't know if it'll, like, blow up or what. They certainly changed the design from the early days. Looks pretty damn cool. Okay. Uranium, coming up. Prepare to be irradiated. Prepare to be irradiated. Okay. Uranium. Here we are. Stay clear of that. And we got the uranium going in, concrete, sulfuric acid. Oh, we're safe at this distance, so that's good. And then I'm not sure about the fuel rods. I can't remember if they're gonna irradiate us or not. Cased uranium cell. Getting 25 per minute. And this needs 20 per minute, so it should be able to catch up. How long does these take to make? Is this powered up? Yep. Just have to wait for this to get full, I guess. Power, insert fuel. Yeah, the fuel's gonna come in here pretty soon. Hopefully it'll work. We're about to find out. Could make this go faster. Potentially. You know, I think we have enough of everything to juice this a little bit. It's gonna require a bit more sulfuric acid though. 60. I think it'll be okay though. Now we're getting 37.5 per minute. It's not going to be able to get used up though. These things must be really slow to make. So I don't know how many fuel rods it's going to eat. I can't remember. Hopefully this is enough. We're going to find out here pretty soon. I think the burn time is like 600 seconds maybe? It's been a long time since I used one of these. Speaking of the nuclear power plant, we should probably get a nice screenshot of this bad boy. With the factory in the background? No, I want it to be centered in the shot here. There we go. Looking good. Oh, this is making fuel now. .4 per minute. We could speed this one up as well. The ratios may not work, but it's okay. 0.6 per minute. We can always expand what we need later on. I just want to see this thing fire up. Maybe we can go somewhere else while that's happening. I haven't played with drones yet. What? I'm so impatient. I don't know if we can like double the speed while it's doing the one thing here. I don't think that's sped it up. Oh, look at that. That's pretty radioactive looking. How's the reactor doing? Water's full. Fuel's coming. We don't really need this power, but we're getting pretty close to the limit of our power grid. Seems like a good time to ask you guys to like the video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Helps the channel. The channel is kind of dead these days. YouTube algorithm has not been kind. I haven't changed my formula much, but certainly not getting the views I used to. Okay, here we go. We're almost there. Almost there. I guess the doggo didn't find us out here. There's no ramps for him. Okay, there goes a rod. Insert fuel. Burning fuel. Okay, what do we got here? Burning fuel. Is it burning? Oh yeah, this line just went way up. So 2,500 megawatts. It's sipping the water. Sipping a lot of water. I kind of want to force feed it more water than it needs. I might actually make a third one here. In case any gets sloshing around in the pipes. I don't want the water to get behind. You can hear inside that thing. That's cool. Ooh. Fancy. I wish it would show you the burn time though. It used to be, I think it used to be 600 seconds. Maybe it'll show up here at some point. Yeah, I'm gonna put a third water thingy in here, I think. It's overkill, I realize. But I'd rather have too much water than not enough. I don't want to Chernobyl accident happening here. There we go. Let's do another T junction here, or whatever this is. Another ugly pipe setup. Get all the way over there, yep, okay. So that should be 360 of water. More than we need. That's okay. It's not gonna hurt anything. Now we got a spare fuel rod. Okay, good. So we got the next bit of fuel. No power. Oh, didn't get enough water. Okay. Should be getting lots now, though. 3 of these things going. 300 meters cubed per second. Yeah, that pipe is full. Looks so neat inside. Okay, we only get 10 waste per second, or per minute. And those fuel rods are stacking up, so that's good. Did we get any waste out yet? Oh yeah, there it goes. Radiation level. Okay, radiation level. There is a way to process waste, I think, into plutonium? I don't think I'm going to even try to do that this episode, though. That's probably in the blender. Let's see. What do we got here? Non-fissile uranium. I think I need this stuff. Uranium waste, silica. Yeah, nitric acid. I have made that somewhere before. On the other side of the map, I think. Actually, no, it doesn't look like I have ever made that stuff. Sulfuric acid, okay, and then we get non-fissile uranium. Which we do something with. I think we turn it into plutonium somehow. That's not in this list. That's probably maybe in the... Let's look up plutonium. Plutonium pellet. Case plutonium cell. Plutonium pellet. Oh yeah, so it's this non-fissile uranium. Oh, plus uranium waste makes the pellet. And then the rods are made from the pellets. Oh no, the cells. Yeah, there's a few things to make here. Yeah, pellets into cells, cells into rods. Highly radioactive. I don't want to burn these though. I'm not even sure if I want to make them. I think there's a way to get to recycle the... Oh, you know what? We can take it to this step, I think, maybe? one of these steps, and then feed it into the thingamajig that eats things. Uranium waste, non-fissile. I wonder if I can just turn... Anyway, we're not going to do it this time. We did get one reactor set up though. That was the goal. This might be a shorter episode. It is burning the fuel. That is good. The waste will eventually fill up. I probably should have used a large container. I don't think we can just delete this stuff. No. Okay, you know what? Let's put a big container out here at sea. Out of concrete. Okay. Organization. Industrial. An industrial accident. Soon to happen. It's on a countdown. All that nasty waste. Now I don't need the power yet, so I might turn this thing off. Maybe. I'll probably just let it keep burning. We'll build up some waste. It'll have value in the future. I'm gonna go way up here in a second though. Let's go way up. Get a bird's eye view of the factory. Oh yeah, I put some solar, or not solar, some glass floors in. So we can see down through the factory, all the way through the bottom here, down to the ocean. And I put one pillar in the corner, and there. So it kind of looks like it has a foundation. I need to do walls though, and I think I've decided on what I want to do for the walls. I think I'm going to use these glass walls, which are really sexy. They came from their workshop. I think they're under architecture here, maybe. They're under walls. They're under walls. Full frame window. I need a bunch of silica and a bunch of that steely stuff. Let's put a few more in here. Yeah, I think that's what my walls are going to be. I want to be able to see into the factory. I thought about using this type here, but they're kind of uglier. I think I'll just use these ones instead. I am storing up silica in a box somewhere, so do that. Can use that. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I forgot to show you guys my little control panel here. This is a mod. I don't have all the things I'm making in here, but you can kind of get an idea of what's being made. It's somewhat organized, but not quite. And then our final components down here for the phase 4. We're not making any rockets anymore because that's done. This is at 51% capacity for some reason. Looks like we're making roughly 2 per minute of these ones. This one I know is 1.5, so... Oh, we got another one done during the episode here. One of them is complete. The, engine-y looking things. This is kind of intermediate parts on the second floor, which you guys have seen. First floor is just basic components. If I could build a factory again, I'd do it completely differently. I would go back to modular stuff. I'd have factories that just make one thing, which I ended up doing. There's like probably 20 mini factories like this size here. This just does cable. This whole factory does cable. It does its own smelting though. And then I've got a factory for... it's over here. This is actually... does 2 things, I think. Yeah, this is doing mainly copper sheets, but it's also doing a little bit of copper powder. But maybe let's go over and I'll show you some other factories that I made here. You're going to get the scenic tour. Oh, I should probably turn autosave off. I haven't had a crash since episode 1, where I had autosave off and then I lost all my progress. This is where everything started. This reactor was just for testing purposes. It actually doesn't do anything. I have a feeling one of these mods is doing a tremendous amount of lag. I think it's the refined power. It might be the wind turbines that are doing it. I haven't found the source yet, but it causes my recordings to get all messed up. But that's the original factory. There's the hub there. I gotta move the hub, I think. Here we've got... This is a screw factory. Yeah, all it's doing is screws and actually metal copper sheets as well. Multi-purpose mini factory. There's our old copper installation with some solar as well. This is like lag central right here. I'm not sure why. Oh. Yeah, that mountain range there. There's something like super laggy over there. Okay, this is a steel, an encased beam factory. That's all this is doing. Gotta enclose all these things. Oh, there was an April Fool's Day where they made all these guys miniature. It's pretty funny. I got a photo of one of them. This is a quartz, mini quartz factory plus silica. Oh, we can grab some silica over here. Let's grab a bunch. Gonna need a bunch for the windows. Maybe a bit more. Up here we have, we're smelting iron. Lots of iron. This is some Mark III. 600 per minute. I'm not using it all yet. But here we're making... What am I making here? Oh, frames. We're making modular frames. We're making reinforced plate here as well. And we're turning it mainly into frames. But I'm going to wrap it up here early. Because we're getting lots of lag here. And we got the nuclear set up. That was the main point of this episode. Next episode, we'll have phase 4 complete. You guys can see the mug. The golden mug that you get. And then that might be the last episode. I might set up some more nuclear or something. I haven't done the satellite wireless power yet, so we might do that. But hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hit a like if you liked it, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.